Hello everyone, welcome to this week on the KOBcast. Little bit of a different surrounding today. I moved my office around again. I am launching a new class this coming week, which is Brioche from the Roots Up. And as such, I needed a bigger demo area, so I switched my sewing table to my desk and my desk to my sewing table, and then I moved against this wall because there's better lighting, and then I figured out I could put my needle wall back up, which is really exciting. So here we are. In this new beautiful space, I wanted to come and talk to you today about, for real this time, Bien Aimee. I know I said we were going to talk about Bien Aimee a few weeks back, and then we talked about gray instead because I'm terrible at remembering the names of my own patterns. But for real this time, Bien Aimee. So Bien Aimee is one of the first pieces in Knitting Outside the Box, Drape and Fold. And that's because it has one of the simplest kind of draping folding constructions out of all of them. And that's just done with some simple folds. And one of the coolest things about knitting for me, and I think we talked about this last time when we were talking about Callus and Yuko together, is that knitting is an outline, right? You can fill the outline of a garment in any shape in any direction you want to. So Vionnet is a shape that I've come back to over and over and over again, knit from different directions every single time, because it's really fun and it gives you different ways to fill that fabric and create things. So I wanted to walk you through today on what that's going to look like. So let's take a look.
So believe it or not, Vionnet starts out pretty much as a square. So you knit this entire piece, and again, like I said before, you can knit these shapes basically from any angle. Just fill this shape any way that you want to. So in previous constructions, what I've done is I've knit two pieces like that and grafted them together in the back. I've knitted from the top down. This way I knit kind of on the diagonal going down, almost like a chevron. Actually, you know what? It is a chevron. So it really is all about what works best for your fabric. In this case, I wanted to work on the bias because that was something that Madame Vionnet was really known for. It's something that she did very, very well in terms of folding and using that bias to work around a human body. So what do we do with this weirdo shape now? Is we take this square, and what you end up doing is you fold in the bottom, and you fold in the top. Notice I'm taking the top in a little bit further than the bottom. What Vionnet has is that you start with a front band, and that front band overlaps the edge and gives you that kind of waterfall collar effect. Once you fold those in, you seam along here and along here. Okay, and that feels weird so far, but when you do that, what you've created is an armhole on that side and an armhole on that side. This becomes the top neck, these become the two armholes, this becomes the hem. And this open shape all the way around creates a really, really beautiful drape and curve around a human figure. So I absolutely love this construction. Super simple because, again, you start with a square and you move out from there. Really fun, really easy, lots of room to play with stitch patterns, lots of room to play with construction. And then you have this really beautiful wearable shape at the end of it.
So the samples for Vionnet were knit up in Neighborhood Fiber Company, and that's the sample here. And then also in Stolen Stitches Nua, which is a really gorgeous combination of, I think, merino, linen, and yak. And this is a beautiful, just really super bouncy, superwash merino. And that does amazing, amazing things for the stitch definition and the crosses. So both really, really drapey. The seams in there, again, help give some stability and keep things from bouncing around too much, which we really appreciate. And I covered this a little bit last time because, again, Vionnet, I'm real good at covering the same topics twice. But Madame Vionnet was one of the most amazing designers of drape, of fold, of moving fabric around a body shape. to create the most beautiful feminine garments. And so that's why this one is named the way it is. All right, so short and sweet this week, but I wanted to give you that little bit of an inside peek on Bien Aimee. So thanks so much. Have a great rest of your week.